Hello, magnificent beings. It's Eva Gregory here, and today we are going to wrap things up with part 4 of Soaring with Spirit series. Really, I just want to bring it all together with a final message from my guides, Theos. And for those of you who might be popping in here and you haven't been on the first 3 parts of the series, I'm Eva Gregory. I help spiritual entrepreneurs create healthy, sustainable online businesses. And one of my biggest passions, of course, is always helping those like you to create that deeper connection with your own inner guidance. It is the foundation of absolutely everything that I do. And my intention has been with this series to really create some transformation. Transformation over information. That's also one of my intents that I usually have for almost all of my programs, is to actually create transformation. And this 4-part series has been one so that there was a sacred space being created here so that you could come in and learn how to be a little more connected with your inner guidance. If you got a little more connected, I would just be thrilled. And to be able to be open to the shifts and the changes that are occurring right now and to be able to ride those out. And today, hey Marissa, hey Tarney, hey Laura, good to see you. And so today we're just going to bring it all home. And as you all move through your days and your weeks ahead, just be consciously looking for the evidence of your guidance. It comes in the form of ideas. It comes through inspiration. It comes through synchronicities. It comes through ahas. There are windows of realizations you'll have. And so just be consciously looking for all of this evidence as you start to move through your days and your weeks. And be open to things coming in however they come. Like, don't be attached to the way it has to look. If you are on a set path and you want it to be a certain way, you're very likely going to miss it. So just be open to the way things want to show up and to be willing to let it show up in whatever way it wants to. Hello, Robbie. Hey, Anne. Hey, Linda. Good to see you. So this is it. You know, we've gone through the first 3 parts of this series. If any of you missed it, I highly recommend you go back. And I'll tell you right now that if you enjoyed this series and you want more of this kind of thing or trainings, if you're a spiritual entrepreneur, I have 2 Facebook groups. I'd love to invite you in to join either or both of them. One is called Activate Your Inner Guidance group, and the other one is specifically for spiritual entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, holistic practitioners, and that's called the Successful Spiritual Entrepreneur. This 4-part series is actually there in both of those groups. I have it set up under units there, and that's where I'm going to keep it. So if you did miss this and you'd like to have access to it, join either one of the groups. I think what I'll do is after this Facebook Live, I will add the links to both of those groups. And if 1 or 2 of them resonate, 1 or both, it doesn't really matter, then I would love to have you come join us over there. Hey, Sally. Hey, Stephanie. Good to see you. So now it's about what do we do with what we've learned over this past few days? And that is to really take everything that you've been given and actually start to apply it in your life. So just remember, it's 15 minutes of quiet time before your feet hit the ground on the mornings, right? So 15 minutes of meditation, 15 minutes of quiet, 15 minutes of just being in gratitude and appreciation. And then using the Mindfulness Bell app that I shared with you a couple of parts ago, a couple of days ago, and to have that set to go off. And as it goes off, that's to train you to, no matter what's going on in the world or in your life, you just drop right in. Just drop in. Get into present moment. This is where all your power lies. And just be. 30 seconds. 60 seconds. Be in a place of appreciation, another great way to use the mindfulness bell. But to take that and let it go off several times during the day And do this every day. And when you can't actually drop in when the bell goes off, at least it brings it to your awareness. And that goes a long way as well. Hey, Judy, welcome. So now this is it. I'm going to bring the guides in, and they're just going to have one last message for all of you and bringing it all together. And then what I would love to do is to have you come join me in my Activate Your Inner Guidance group or the Successful Spiritual Entrepreneur group. I will put the link up at the end of the Facebook Live, and I'd love to have you there. And I'll be popping in here as well. I'll probably be going to do one Facebook Live per week out here in the public, in the main area. All right, so let me bring them in. Very well, ready for Theos. It's been wonderful to be able to interact with you in the way that we have over these past few days, and to understand that you are far more connected than perhaps you know, and that you are far more connected than you were even 2 days ago. For those of you who are doing this work, it does not take long. This is not something that takes weeks and months and years to accomplish. It can happen in the moment that you set your intention. It happens in the moment that you begin to do the work. And of course, your higher self is there. It is working with you and supporting you. And you literally open the channel to the higher realms, to the truth of who you are. And we're inviting you to continue this process and to continue to bask in the connection with the greater part of who you are. It is who you are, the truth of who you are. You are love. You are love. You are light. You are far greater than the blood and bones that you see yourself as, this human physical conscious awareness. And we're inviting you to embrace the fullness of who you are and to connect with that guidance as you move into your life, as you move into your days and weeks and months to come. And as you do, all you have to do is ask. Ask for the guidance you're seeking. Ask for the answers you're seeking. When you're feeling the doubts and the fears, ask for the shift. Ask to remember the fullness of who you are, that you are not alone, that all is well with you. Even in the midst of all that is going on, you can connect to your source energy. And we're here to soothe you and to soothe your energy and to remind you that all is well with you. It may not be in circumstances that you prefer. And yet, even more than ever, we encourage you to ask for the connection and the guidance. And we will continue to work with you and your higher self and your guides. And we're constantly sending you our love and the higher energies. We are all interlinked. We are interlinked as part of who you are. You who are God source. You are the God source extension, you see. You are all part of God. Whatever that word is that you use, it is who you are. And as you bring this new awareness, this new connection, as you bring this new consciousness, as you open to this new consciousness, as you become clearer, you have more insight. And there's an expansion of your consciousness that's happening. It's an expansion of you. It's an expansion from the higher realms. And so become more and more aware of it. Ask to be aware of it. Ask to know it more fully. Ask to live from the perspective of your higher self. Ask to live from the truth of who you are. Ask to live into the fullness of who you are. And as you do, you become even more open to the consciousness of these higher realms. And as you connect to your inner guidance, as you focus on the perspective from your inner guidance, and you begin to sense the divine within you, divine beings that you are. It is where you receive your clarity. You understand what is important to you. And it is that intent to live from that perspective. And whatever it is that you are needing to create a life to live from the fullness of who you are is available to you. And all you ever need to do is think of your connection to Source, to think of your inner guidance, to think of your higher selves. And of course, it is always available to you. It is about you being aware of it, you see. And so we encourage you to release all your attachments to the way things must be, to release the resistance to what it is that you desire, and allow those core desires to surface from within you, knowing that that core desire lets you know that you have the ability to experience what it is that you want. And as you lead your way into higher consciousness, you will find many physical structures, many physical forms in your life may begin to fall away, may begin to shift, may begin to change as you move into the higher vibrational frequencies. And so simply notice, be aware. Ask for the awareness in every area of your life. And notice what is no longer serving you. Be willing to let that go. There is something greater wanting to be made aware of and lived through you. And it will be different for each and every one of you. And so just notice what it is for you. Feel that pull. Feel the pull that's being drawn through you. The greater light. The greater love. And it becomes important to have all of your light and all of your love being reflected within your life. And simply allow it to be. It is all part of the growth and expansion that you are all experiencing here. It is that greater light within you. And it's to experience it from the perspective of your higher self. And you will understand that as you ask for what is at the core of your desire, that what you create is from a higher vibrational frequency as you let go of that which no longer serves you. And you'll find things unfolding, of course, always in perfect timing. And you'll find that in order to create a possible shift, it asks you to move through, release the attachment, release the resistance, trust. Trust the process, trust the guidance within you. There is not one among you, not one here, who has not been willing and asked for this greater connection and to know the fullness of who you are. And you have the ability to create your world in the way that you're wanting. Understand that the shifts and the changes that are occurring even now is all part of the unfolding, the divine unfolding. There is much greater, higher frequency experiences that are coming to fruition now. And you are all a part of that unfolding. You've been asking. And you've asked for a world of love and compassion and connection and peace. And that world is ready to be born. Out of the desire for that, of course, the old is brought up to be released. And that is the experience that you're having now. And so trust that all is well. Know that you are part of the new world reality that you've been asking for. There is nothing that you do not have already within you to be able to create that which you're wanting. And so to know that fully, to take the time to be in the eternal present moment as much as possible. When you feel the fears and the doubts arise, ask for your guidance. Ask for the support. Ask to know the truth, the safety, the security that you have within you, that all is well. You are not alone. And so as you go forth in your next days, weeks, months, and even years to come, continue to ask for the connection to your source energy. Ask to know yourselves more fully. Bring your light and shine it bright. You have asked to be here in this time, space, physical earth reality. It is no mistake that you are here. And to know that even as you shine your love and your light out to those in your world and on your planet, that you are being shown with light and love as well. We will infuse you with our love, magnificent beings that you are. And for now, we will leave you be. All right, magnificent beings that you are. Thank you for coming and playing with me over these past few days. I so appreciate that. I just felt the calling to come and let's remind ourselves that no matter what is going on in our worlds, in our families, in our communities, that we do have everything within us to bring what is wanted in this world right now. Personally, community, worldwide, we have the ability to see a whole new world reality, and I really do believe that's what's happening right now. And I would love to have you all join me in one of my Facebook groups, or not. I will be back here on my page probably once a week to share whatever messages are wanting to bubble up and come through. But I just want to say big, big heart hugs. I'm looking down here. Hey, Judy. Hey, Karen. Hey, Kevin. Hey, I love that you all are here. I appreciate it so much. And wishing you all the best. Keep shining your light bright. Big, big heart hugs. Lots of love. Bye for now.